Sejuani Rumble is one of those pairings that we've seen be really popular with the LPL and LCK teams. We were talking about this morning when we were talking about draft, and they do have that triple melee top side here, plus a melee support, so it is going to be the Maokai getting moved around. It is going to be getting...
AoE is the thing that nullifies the normally very powerful Shroud that the Akali has.
Look at Shun though, he's setting up for a dive on towards Breathe immediately on the bottom lane.
All right, Breathe gonna get stunned up here for the counter strike. Bin wants to get it done. First blood for Shun. It's a one.
Go into that bot lane, so it's a bit of a timing window here for Weibo.
Yeah, Tarzan stepping up with Xiaohu, trying to contest here for the grub. Second grub goes over to Shun. Knight's got to be a little bit careful, goes into the smoke, slam into the wall with the Ishtal impact. Shun looking to lock up Xiaohu as Tarzan gets a nice stun there back onto the enemy jungler, but Bin has made his way to the fight first. All three grubs going to be secured now by BLG. Fate Sealed forces out a couple of flashes. Crisp now in the middle of everybody. Got to be careful trying to get back over the wall, but Bin's already going to grab the kill on him. Knight behind him, trying to keep everybody corralled. Perfect.
Like himself, but he wants a bit more here.
We saw this in the previous game. It's Bin and Shun working together to punish Xiaohu when Knight is no longer able to maintain his position.
And now it's going to try and catch Crisp.
All right, let's see if Shun can get this done. Bin coming around with the counter-strike from the side. Crisp, only level 5, still pretty squishy here with the Maokai. They're chopping down trees with lampposts. Bin picking up another one as Shun escorts his top laner out. They'll rejoin with Elkin on, but Xiaohu locks up the Skarner and guarantees that Weibo can grab themselves their second kill of the game.
They do get that one kill back.
Hey, instead, we're just going to play on towards bot side, get the dragon stacking starting, and also look then for that extra gold on towards the Akali.
Yeah, we'll see how much he's going to be able to get, because after they grab the dragon, Shun could even move down towards bot side if they do think that there is some sort of an angle, but looks like...
Snapshot, the whole gold lead for BLG is on a Skarner, and that's not really where you want it. Be the only thing to try to walk up to the turret, but it ain't gonna get there in time. Breathe overheated. They immediately engage the Alistar ultimate, and BLG just brought enough fire.
And there is still options for things like Hextech and Mountain Soul that I think could be incredibly strong in this game.
Herald summoned up mid lane by Weibo as they'll try to force down this tier 1 turret. The first turret's already going to be killed up there in the top side. 2v1. Breathe wanted to try to stop Knight, and on the Rumble with the Flame Spitter needs more damage, but he won't find any of it
for BLG.
Yeah, and he already has that first item completed, has that Storm Surge, working towards potentially something like a Proto Belt.
Hexgate knocks Tarzan back over the wall. Never mind, I should have never doubted. Oh! Beautiful impale from Shun, pulls back too, but the counterattack from Xiaohu is there with the Fate Seal. Massive damage on everybody on BLG, but Xiaohu's the first and only to die. Breathe comes in with the equalizer. Knight's gonna try to get away. BLG is burning, and Weibo is turning this whole fight around. Shun is about to drop. It looked good at the start, but...
It makes you think that BLG could win the fight, but there's so many low health bars on BLG. Breathe just arrives and cooks them up, and Shun playing with fire a little bit here. Has to be somewhat respectful. You lose 2 towers off the back of that loss. Really tag teaming to get so much done, and even Tarzan, 2K on the Sejuani.
And Tarzan barely surviving with about 50 health there as well. Xiaohu trying to use the Fate Seal to get away. Knight Weibo are going to be able to secure this, but BLG now stepping up a little bit late. Hex Tech Drake secured by Tarzan and Weibo, but now the Skarner ulti coming back over. Equalizer summoned up over the top. Tarzan is low, but he ain't gonna be killed off here just yet, still staying alive a little bit longer. Tarzan burns down, and Shun's taking the kill. Light burst it down! Beautiful execution coming in from Knight as Crisp has to try to escape. It's 3 dead on Weibo. It's about to be 4. The dragon fight favored them last time, but this time around it is their death sentence.
It was a disaster for Crisp. We'll catch it in the replay. He goes to Twisted Advance on towards Elk as he dies, but
Knight finds Light, and even with the fight starting so well for Light, ending so much chip damage.
On Weibo starts becoming this single issue threat onto Light, then that's how this comp can come alive, and we're at that point of the game right now as Xiaohu's got to try to get away here with a Fate Sealed. Bin forcing out the flash from the Weibo mid laner, the counter-strike threatening to potentially be a death blow as Weibo are scrambling to try to defend against a Baroned up BLG.
I just love the pressure they're putting on Xiaohu. They know that Yone's ultimate, his flash, is so powerful in that 5v5, it's getting taxed constantly.
And now BLG get to set up a mid because they've already blown.
On engages with a massive 3-man knockup, but there ain't any follow-up to go behind it. On's just gonna be the sacrificial Alistar as everything gets thrown towards resisting the assault. BLG, yes, they'll claim the tier 1 turret, but it stops there.
I think that Sejuani ult from Tarzan may have just saved it because On was hoping we could take the tower, then follow up, but nobody could auto, and now Xiaohu.
Xiaohu trying to get away from Bin's Jax. He's
Nice
already
coming.
used the Soul Unbound. Knight's ready and waiting. The storm strikes, but now the rest of Weibo's coming around to try to pick off Elk and Shun. A nice two-man impale comes through, and into the back line goes Knight again. He's already found Light. It's lights out for Weibo. It is an ace for BLG.
What is a goat to a king? As he sits there, he will gobble up Weibo, happy as he can be, as BLG look to make this a 3-0.
They are barreling straight down mid lane with Shun and Bin. I don't know if they'll be able to end it right here. It doesn't look like they can do the whole thing. Weibo is still standing, but their legs are broken.
And look at the gold lead building up from this Baron power play. They're about to take the tier 2 bot as well. This is going to be a 5,000 gold swing here with the Red Bull Baron power play. That is massive. 5,400 gold.
Who brings it to the main stage and is happy to show his stuff.
Crisp in some trouble here. A shot goes in for the three-man Skarner ulti. No follow-up
Here's
just
Knight.
yet from BLG. Knight coming around from the side. Crisp is about to be killed off here at the very start. Fate sealed, but it is not enough. The only fate sealed today is that of Weibo Gaming. Knight jumps back over the wall as Tarzan and Light scramble to survive. Light kites it out a little bit further, but finally drops. The best team in the LPL shows their worth yet again. They will crush 2023's Demons, and they will earn a ticket to the World Finals in London. BLG is going all the way.